Hey guys, Fro here. Welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than my typical videos because we're going to talk about success. And it's going to go into the whole reason why I started this channel a few years back and where I see this channel going. Like many people, when I started this channel, my goal was very simple. I wanted to share what I was learning. It was a documenting platform for me to pick up new skills and to share them with the world and to get better at sharing those skills with the world, which is a journey I'm still on. I'm someone who likes to talk, who likes to teach, who likes to learn. And there is no better way to learn than to teach. If you have to teach somebody something, you better know what you're talking about. So this has been a very fascinating journey for me, and it's a journey that continues. And I'm not delusional to think that I don't have other aspirations with the channel, like to make hundreds or millions of subscribers someday on this channel if I ever get to that point. But if I don't, and I get even just a few thousands that I have now, getting value from even just one piece of my content, to me, that is success. To me, that is victory. But something interesting is happening as the channel evolves and grows. I get a lot of people who are reaching out, and either on the YouTube platform, on Instagram, where I'm very active, on Twitter, or on different mediums, and they have questions that they send to me. And some of these folks are asking for questions around coaching. Some want me to talk about success. Some want to get my opinion about something in their career where they might be stuck. They want to get unstuck. And so they want my point of view on that. And if I was to distill all of that, is basically what they need is some form of mentorship. What they need is some form of coaching. What they need is some form of somebody holding their hands and telling them in their career, in their marriage, wherever they are, that this is what they should do. This is where they should go. This is how they should behave. That's what a lot of people need. There's a lot of information out there, but not a lot of guidance. And so what we see is people can come on YouTube and pick up skills about Java, about Python, about Go, about databases, about machine learning, and they get very skilled at that. But without guidance, without the mentorship, without direction, now what you've become is an unguided, skilled person. And anyone who understands that being skilled and unguided is a very dangerous position to be in. And so we're creating a generation of young tech professionals, a generation of people who are getting up and growing up in a world where content is pervasive. If you just look at YouTube, 4,000 hours worth of content uploaded to YouTube every single minute and growing. There is no way we can logically say lack of content is what holds anybody back. Not just YouTube, books, courses, MOOC courses, Udemy, Udacity, Khan Academy, Skillshare. If you go around, you will never lack content to help you with any skill you want to pick up. You want to learn SQL? I can guarantee you there is tons and tons of free content for you to learn SQL. So when I get those questions of people reaching out and they want to pick something, they want to elevate their career, they want to maybe make a change, they want my feedback on something, and I look at it, it usually masquerades itself as a skill question. And they're saying, Fro, how can I learn SQL? Fro, how can I learn databases? Or should I learn Java or Python? And those questions abound. I can't even give you a list of all the questions. And what I've kind of noticed in those questions over the years is a common theme, that what people want is not me to just answer their question. What they really want is for me to give them guidance. It's for me to either challenge the opinions they have in their head or to give them a different opinion to have. And it's more of a guidance type of opinion versus a teach or a skill type of opinion. I can teach you SQL and say, hey, this is how you write SQL. But the bigger question is, why should you write SQL, or why should you bother writing SQL? That's the question. And I'm going to bring this back here a little bit, going maybe to some humble beginnings. If we think about hundreds or thousands of years ago, we as human beings, we literally grew up in tribes of a few dozen people, a few hundred people, and the way we picked up skill was very tribal knowledge. We had people who were skilled, maybe at selling, or maybe at making fire, or maybe at hunting animals. And what they would do is they would take the younger ones, bring them through an apprenticeship program, which is basically, I'm going on a hunt, and you're going to come with me to this hunt, and you see how we hunt, and we'll teach you why we hunt this animal and not that animal, right? We'll teach you why you go after the gazelle and not the lion. And so young people had this avenue of mentorship or apprenticeship. Some countries still do. I know Germany for sure, the whole idea of apprenticeship there is a pretty big deal. But in a lot of the Western societies, apprenticeship is not really a thing. The model is you go to school, you come out, hopefully get an internship. And I say hopefully because not a lot of people get it these days. And then you get in a job and you're expected to perform. And this can put a lot of burden on young professionals who don't have the guidance and the mentorship. And you're thrown in there by yourself and you're expected to succeed. Even with all the world's information at your fingertip and you can Google everything under the sun, if you don't know what to Google, you will be stuck. So the common theme that I see with people that are reaching out to me is they want to Google. They know how to Google. But what should they Google? In their life, in their relationship, in their career. That is where people are getting stuck. And this whole idea of mentorship is a vital component that the industry as a whole needs to do a better job at putting avenues for young professionals to get the mentors that they want, that they need to elevate them in their careers, to hold their hand, to give them a game plan, or to help them build that game plan so they can be successful. And talking about success, we live in a world that is pervaded by success. The average person, if you walk down the road and did a survey of 100 people, 99+% of the people you survey will tell you they want to be successful. I don't think you'll find a lot of people who will gladly tell you they want to be complete failures in their life. People want to be successful, whether as tech professionals, which we talk a lot about on this channel, or in their business ventures, in their relationships, whatever they do, people always go in with the whole idea of success. And it's no surprise that we've seen this whole boom of success videos. Do me a favor, go on YouTube and search for how to be successful. It doesn't matter what you put it as, or it doesn't matter what you want to be successful in. Just put how to be successful on Google, on Quora, on YouTube, on Facebook, and see the amount of content that would come to your face. How to be successful. And yet, if you look around society, a lot of people who are reaching out just want to be successful. So if we have all this content and we still have people who are craving and they're starving and they want to be successful because society expects everyone to be successful, then the problem isn't for lack of content. The problem has to be for lack of something else. And that goes back into the whole idea of mentorship. It goes back into the whole idea of guidance. And that's why, more so than picking up a skill, having a mentor in your life as a tech professional, somebody who has been there, who's done that, who has a seat at the table, who can look at it and say, hey, do this or don't do this, and here is why. I've been there, I've done that. It's a very comforting position to be in. And it's not something that a lot of people are giving it the credit it deserves. If I look at the major successes in my life, in my career, they have come not because of the individual heroism of myself. Of course, I do work hard, but having somebody else who can give you a reference when applying for the job, who can put in a good word for you in the room when you're not there professionally, goes a long way. And so you want to look for yourself and have a mentor. All the successful people, if you go down through history, from Warren Buffett, had mentors. Steve Jobs had mentors. Even Charlie Munger, they all had mentors. So this whole idea of success in a vacuum, it does not exist. So your priority as an aspiring tech professional, wherever you are, whatever your background, if you speak with an accent like myself or you don't, what you need at some point is to get yourself a mentor. Now, how do you get a mentor? I promise that will be a topic for another video.